Hello and welcome, I'm your Code Monkey. Now, if you've been on YouTube for a while, then chances are you've seen those misleading mobile game ads. You probably know the ones that I'm talking about. Actually, let me know in the comments how many of you do know what I'm talking about. I wonder how global these ads are. If you just Google misleading mobile ads, you will find exactly what I mean. Usually they showcase some sort of pin puzzle with lava or acid, or a connect the gas puzzle. However, if you then click on those ads, you end up on a game that has absolutely nothing to do with the game shown in those ads. There was even a ruling in the UK that deemed those ads illegal due to being misleading. But anyways, the game idea shown in the ads does seem interesting, so I thought, well, why don't we try to turn those into a proper game? Also, in this video I will talk about one of the most important hidden parts of game development, so make sure you stick around for that. So this is the main design that I was going for. I wanted to be able to pull some pins, and have some fluids like lava, water, and gas, then combine those with a player character, make some interaction between the particles, and end up with a nice puzzle game. So the first thing I began to do was making those fluids. This is the first time that I attempted to do this, so it actually required quite a bit of research. I'm quite pleased with the end result. I actually ended up making a complete tutorial on it on a previous video. Essentially, it's tons of tiny spheres and some shader magic to make it look like a liquid. Go watch that video to see how it works. I'm really happy with the final result. So with that, I had fluids working and I kept working on the game. Now, I was actually going to cut out this next part from the video, but I felt it showcased an important part of game development, so I left it in. But before I get to that, let's thank the sponsor that helps these videos exist. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes on just about any topic. Explore new skills and improve your current ones at your own pace with unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes for every skill level. Learn skills related to game development, like the basics of computer science, then learn modeling in Blender by making your very first 3D character, and then learn the basics of animation with all the important principles of squash and stretch, timing, and so on. Being a subscription means you don't have to buy each class individually, so for less than $10 a month with the annual subscription, you have full access to all the classes you could possibly want. With so many classes available, you can learn skills related to game development, but also improve on any hobbies you have. For example, learn how to play the guitar, learn electronics with a Arduino and a Raspberry Pi, or learn how to be more productive in life. Join now with the link in the description, and for a limited time, the first 1,000 people will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Thanks to Skillshare for supporting the video and supporting the channel. So, as I was saying, originally I was going to cut out this next part from the video, but then I thought it would be so much better and more transparent if I just left it in. Now, if you've seen many of my videos, you might be misled into believing that I'm some sort of genius who makes all of these complex systems perfectly without any errors, but that's definitely not reality. The reality is that, as with anything, making games and programming is all about learning, and learning is all about making mistakes. The final polished videos that you see are after I've done all of my mistakes and after I spent a considerable amount of time in research and preparation. Actually, one comment that I sometimes get, which is a bit frustrating, is when people say that I go too fast in a certain video and they can't follow. My response to that is to use the pause button and take your time, learn at your own pace, and just focus on learning. But sometimes people get upset with that reply as if it's something they're not supposed to do. Like for some reason they think they should be able to learn absolutely everything about a particular system in exactly the length of the video. So that's the distorted reality that a final polished video creates. When you see a 20-minute tutorial, it absolutely did not take me 20 minutes to learn how to do that. Those final 20 minutes equate to hours or even days of research and preparation, not to mention my 20 years of programming experience. The learning progress takes time, and mistakes are absolutely part of it. I usually cut mistakes out of the videos because, well, I want to make sure that I'm teaching the correct way rather than leading you down a wrong path, but those mistakes are not really mistakes, just attempts that didn't exactly work out. Those do exist and are absolutely normal and part of the process. Now, specifically what happened here was I was trying to solve one particular limitation of the liquid system that I showcased in the previous video. In that system, it uses a shader to apply a visual to the particles, and then I have a different material for each liquid type. However, the shader is applied to all the particles on screen, so I cannot have water particles and lava particles in the same scene at once. For this design, I absolutely needed multiple particle types active at once, so I had to solve that. After thinking for a bit, I came up with an approach that could work, so I thought I could tint the particles in a specific color, and then in my shader use those colors essentially as masks. So the shader would identify the red particles and make them look like lava, then identify the blue particles and make them look like water. It sounds like it should work, and it probably does work. However, I'm not a shader developer due to the areas that I have a lot of experience in, so I had to do stream. If you want to be notified of new videos or whenever I go live, then make sure you hit the bell icon. Don't forget to check out Skillshare through the link in the description and start learning a new skill today. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing. This video is made possible thanks to these awesome supporters. Go to patreon.com/unitycodemonkey to get some perks and help keep the videos free for everyone. Post any questions I have in the comments, and I'll see you next time.